Hey, welcome back to MVP Hot Wheels. This is Diesel Mac, and as promised, here is the first video of the Screecher Wheel variations. We've got the Mazda MX-5 Miata, the Ferrari 308 GTB, and the Camaro Z28, and all their different variations within them. This is going to be a base, minute variants and base variations. I hope I said that right. So if you're not a base variation, unfortunately, this is going to seem a little dull, but I'll try to keep it as fresh as I can and upbeat as I can. This is one of the cars I went after pretty hard. I looked at a lot of different cars, a lot of different bases. Once I started realizing there was different bases, especially on that Mazda MX-5 Miata, obviously. The rest of them are, either don't have base variations, or I'll just say that all the rest in the middle do not have base variations that I have found so far. But these on the left and right side definitely have some minor variations, so that's pretty cool. And I've probably went through 10 or 15 of the orange and green ones alone to kind of go through and see what base variations there are, after I noticed that when I was going through my Metal Flake dark red ones, without these Screecher Wheels of course, that there was base variations in them as well. I think most of these are on the website with the exception of the Ferrari and the Camaros. I'll add those today and get pictures of them so that they're available on there as well. And then you can track them in your collection if you subscribe to the website on mvphwc.com. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, this is going to be a little dry for your non-base variation collectors, but somebody may want to see all these differences, so I'm going to go ahead and show what I found, and we'll get through there and we'll show off some more cool stuff, and we'll talk about it a little bit more. So here is the fluorescent orange. So this variation is going to have pink interior, a clear window. There's no Hot Wheels logo on any of these that I have found. As you would see on the Metal Flake red one, has that red Hot Wheels logo right there. So I haven't seen that in any of these, but that's possible that it could have slipped and gotten a red Hot Wheels logo. This does have the blue and purple stripes on the side. This is all the base, so we've got that going around the base from the front bumper to the rear bumper. It does have a pink interior, which kind of changes a little bit in variants to like a dull pink to a bright pink and all that kind of stuff. So there's a little bit of variances in there. I didn't really count those just because it's hard to tell if, by pictures which one you have. Say the bright and there's a picture of dull, this is tough to see. So I don't add those on the website. I do add some physical differences. So we're going to talk about the first one, and that is all surrounded around this Hot Wheels logo. So you can see this Hot Wheels logo with the registered trademark right there above my finger with the silver paint. It's a little tough to see, but it's there. And that next variation is going to have an outline around the Hot Wheels logo, and you can see the placement of the registered trademark. So that's the difference. It's an outline, a little bit different Hot Wheels logo, a little updated Hot Wheels logo, and that's the older one. So I'm going to assume this is the first one that was released, and then this one came next. It could be interchangeable with this one. As you can see, the R on for the registered trademark, see if I can get to come in there, there we go, is a little higher. So this one's down lower towards the bottom circle with Mattel in it, and that one's just a little bit higher to the right hand corner of it. So very minor differences, but that's the difference between those two. And then this last one doesn't have the registered trademark at all. So that's the 4 variations. Like I said, very small detail. Everything else is the same. We've got the stripes around the side. We've got our Screecher wheels. So 4 variations that I have found. I would not be surprised if there are more out there, just because of the variances in those base. There's some differences in those I've seen on other cars as well, like you're going to see on this green one. So we'll start at the back again. This one here, we start off with the Hot Wheels logo. With the outline around it, we've got a little bit higher registered trademark, so that's the same as the second one that we showed over here. This is a fluorescent green with some like gold flake in it. The interiors are orange to pinkish orange. It's kind of interesting. I don't really make a difference in the interiors or the windows. The windows can be a little less or more opaque, as you'll see as we go through here. So You can get lots of different variances, and I don't know if the sun affects that any, but it's possible. But we do have the stripes, so instead of blue and purple, we kind of have a purple and yellow on the front and rear bumpers in this case, and around the side. And then, like I said, this is the outline with it with the higher R, but we're going to get into kind of the striping variances on the next one. You can see here there is no stripes on the front bumper on either side, so there's the variation where the stripes are being placed, so you can kind of see that difference there pretty easy. Plus, much easier to see when you're looking at pictures, of course. This one, there is no pictures, no tampos on the front and rear bumper now. So that's the difference in these two. The Hot Wheels logo are the same as far as I have seen so far. But we have no striping on the bumpers, just in the center, and you can look at the other side, it is exactly the same. Now we're going to start getting into the base variation portion of this. This one a little bit easier. The Hot Wheels logo is at top, and now it's at the bottom, and you can see there's no well, there's a little bit registered trademark in there, but both these are made in Malaysia, and now it's moved from the top to the bottom. And here's the tougher of these. This is the Thailand base, so you can kind of see that. So we've got the Hot Wheels logo still on the bottom, and now we have a Thailand base. So that one's been the toughest to track down. The interior and the windows, I'll give you some examples of that differences you can kind of see here. Like I said, I don't know if that's due to sun fade or what. These are in pretty good shape, so maybe not. And they do have the red Hot Wheels logo on all the windows. I forgot to mention that. I haven't seen one without, but that's very possible that could be a variation as well. All right, now one of the favorites, this dark red with the Screecher wheels, very scarce. You saw, if you watched the videos, you saw that one getting ripped on the rip party we had live, and now it's added to the website. You've got the same as all your other Metal Flake red ones, your tan interior, you got a clear window with the red Hot Wheels logo, and here is the base variation of it. There are different base variations of the Metal Flake dark red. Sometimes it's flipped like you saw with the fluorescent green ones. So there's a possibility there could be some base variations. I've seen 3 different bases on these. Sorry, I've seen 3 different cars. The bases of all 3 are the same. So I didn't see any differences there. So hopefully there's none of those, because that'd be kind of a pain to track down, I'm sure, especially with that dark red already, and then trying to get a picture of the base. All right, so that's the Mazda Miatas. There is one of those that I am missing. It's from a international playset. It is yellow and black, I believe, and I have not seen that car pop up for sale in, I don't know, probably 10 years now that I've been searching for it. So if you have that playset and that car, or just the car, or just a playset, I'm good on either way. That is highly desirable for me to get, and I'll pay some good money for that. So if you have that, drop that in the comments. If you have different variations of the Mazda Miata, let me know. Like I said, it could be with the Hot Wheels logo on the window, without the Hot Wheels logo on the window, and then other minor variations on the base. You could probably find some of these without the striping, but I have found that most of them have striping on there. The only ones I've seen was kind of, I think without, had some like chippies, kind of like this one. But this one, the stripes go all the way around. So you could see some variations like that, and let me know in the comments if you have those, and I will try to do some more research and update it on the website. All right, let's get to the cars that aren't on the website yet, but they will be shortly, or maybe by the time you watch this video. Here's the Ferrari 308 GTB. No known variations that I've seen of this. I've had a couple of these. I do have one that has a little bit of play on it, like this one here. Somebody has gone and colored the windows in. They didn't like that blue. They wanted them tint, I guess, because they've colored them in. So you can kind of see that. And then they tried to, I think, clean it off, which took away the Hot Wheels logo. So I don't think there's, I haven't seen that variation without the logo yet, but that's very possible. And they could skip over that and forget it and then not catch it, and quality going out, but no big deal. This has the Power Command base. So you can see that here, left over from the Power Command cars. No interior that you get with that because there's some mechanical devices that are in there to allow the car to do what it does when you push on the wing and go forward. But there you go. That's the only variation of the Ferrari 308 GTB I've seen. For the Camaro Z28 in this blue with flames, there is a Hot Wheels logo, no Hot Wheels logo. I did pull this from a baggie, so they do come that way. They are easily wiped off, so just be careful if you get it out of the baggie. Somebody could have just wiped it off. But this one also has the Power Command base, so you've got that going with it. Same one as the white back there. These are the only two variations of this one that I've seen. You could probably catch some differences in the flames, but other than that, they're really kind of minute, and it could just be a way that it was placed or the tampo went on there. So I wouldn't really call those major variations, although we just went over many variations, but those are physical. These are kind of color, and that makes it hard to, you know, pick up in pictures and stuff. So there's the two variations for the Camaro Z28. Here is the Big Air stunt ramp variation. This only comes in that play set or track set. I will make note of which track sets these cars in the background come from. I kind of got to go through all that. It's that information is a little bit harder, as there's some other play sets that have some of these in them or don't have them in them. It's kind of crazy. But I'll do my best to kind of track down which play sets or track sets that these cars particularly come in. I think there's a multiple of different arrangements that it could be. So we'll see what I could do to get that information out to you guys, or maybe I'll just do a separate video and I won't show all the variations, but I'll just show where the cars come from or what track sets they come from. But here's the white one. This one has the name of the play set that it comes with. Again, we've got that Power Command base. This one black painted, and yeah, not much to really go over. Black windows, so obviously no interior, and these are pretty cool. I thought they were, you know, unique enough. They make an awesome sound going down the track, very unique compared to all the rest of the cars. You can't really hear it. Maybe if I stop talking, yeah, you can't hear it on this kind of material. If I were to go on, there you go, now you can kind of hear it. But they make a different sound on there. It's kind of cool. Not the fastest. I wouldn't take these to a race and race these for time trials, as the wheels do slow themselves or slow the car down a little bit than compared to having the regular wheels. But unique sound and fun. Awesome variations to collect if you're a base variation, I guess, nut like I am, because it will drive you a little crazy with these very minor things. But there's the first series of these Screecher wheels. We'll go over the other castings. I think I got the Porsche 930, the 65 Mustang GT convertible, and I'm gonna cheat because I'm gonna look back here on my little thing here. Oh, and the Chevy Stalker. So we got a couple more variations, castings to go over. I'll do that in the next video. This one just had a lot of different minute variations, so I wanted to kind of keep it separate. The other one will not be as bad. It's more colors and stuff like that. So that'll help make it easier for your interior or window differences or something like that. We are up to 477 subscribers, on our way to 500. So thank you guys for hitting that subscribe button. If you haven't done so, you could do it now. We're going to give away the Ford Escort in the background. That is a Leo car. So we're going to do that on a live video for only subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, you won't be able to get into that video. There you go. We're going to give that away. I'll get this stuff added to the website. All the Miatas should be on there already. So I'll take pictures of the Ferrari and the Camaros and get those on there. And then I'll work on setting up the second video for the other ones. And I think I got a bunch of those to put in the website as well. I think some of the Porsches are in there, but I don't think the Chevy Stalker is in there, and maybe the Mustangs are in there. We'll see. But I'll get those set up. So I'll put the comments. I'll put comments. I'll put the links to some of these cars or all these cars in the description below. So you can just click on them, or you can just go to mvphwc.com and look at them there. They are their own wheel designation, so you can look up Screecher Wheel on there, and it should bring up all the ones that I have on the website so far. And if you are a subscriber on there, you'll be able to add those to your collection list. And if you haven't found them, you can add them to your wanted list and share that out. So if you have somebody that has a couple of variations and you want to do some trading, makes it very easy in that regard. So, but thanks. I really appreciate everybody watching the videos. I'm enjoying the comments that I get. It really makes me want to, motivates me to make more content, and it kind of directs me in a way that, makes it easier for me instead of just throwing, random content out there, which I'm still doing a little bit. But we'll keep going. I keep adding stuff in there. So yesterday we added the 1970 Plymouth Barracuda casting. So you can see the first 6 major variations of those, and the sub variations of them on the website already. So that brought us into the 2000s on that casting. I got tons of series cars to add in, so I'm going to go back through the series, specifically in 95 and 96, to make sure all those are in there. So there's 12 4-car series in 96, 97, 98, 99, 95, yeah, all of them. So lots of series cars to ensure that are in there, and then I'll do little videos of each of those series and the variations I found. There's some very awesome, tough variations, especially in the 95 and 96 range in those series cars, are very series sets. So I don't have all of those yet, just because they're kind of that tough. But we'll talk about which ones I don't have, and they'll also be on the website. So just because I don't have a picture of them, they'll be the information will be there for you to select and see what there is. But yeah, anyways, we'll end this video. Hope you enjoyed the first part of the Screecher Wheels. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'll catch you guys next time. All right, bye.